All right, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we have a very, very special unboxing. Today we are going to be looking at a sealed inbox Lion's Guard box set for Warhammer 40,000. Now this box set, for those of you who might be unfamiliar, this was the initial launch set for the Primarch of the Dark Angels, Lion L. Johnson, and there he is, right there in his full new miniature glory. Now this set was released during the Arcs of Omens book set campaign, where it was sort of kind of going on the most recent lore updates on the Warhammer galaxy and timeline. And during this time period, this was also when the Lion finally awoke from his 10,000 year slumber, and he is back to take vengeance on his father's galaxy and those who dare oppose him. Now in this, again, this set was the initial release set for his miniature. It was kind of a total disaster because these box sets sold out, before, the set was even released to the public, basically. And scalpers, man, did scalpers have just a holiday with this set, because over on eBay it was getting marked up like $200, $300, plus dollars, when I think the set released for about 120 bucks, because this set includes the Lion as well as 3 Blade Guard veteran, which honestly, upon release, when people saw the set, it was a little disappointing because we thought that there might be some new miniatures coming along, because after all, it's called the Lion's Guard. I'm pretty sure in Horus Heresy there is some exclusive minis of that time period, but no, we just got Blade Guard veteran. We didn't even get the upgrade sprue, so it's basically just, standard Blade Guard veterans. I already have about 6 of them, so I'm most likely going to be selling these guys. But, it's kind of like a double feature. I get to show off these guys, all belts and on their sprue. But also this set includes some art cards. The cards are about the size of this box, nothing too crazy, just a little extra throw in, I guess. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to be opening up the Lion and his honor guard. And let's get this box open and see what's inside. All right, so we have all the contents out of its packaging. I will definitely be keeping this box for the glorious memory. Oh yeah, there is also that on top, in case you were at all wondering what the different angles of this box set looked like. But anyway, let's get on to the sprues. So up first here, it looks like we have some of the Blade Guard veterans. So yeah, this is the Blade Guard veteran sprue, in case any of you were wondering. This is the full multi-part plastic kit, with all your head customizations, all of your extra bits, all the way you could possibly want to customize your Blade Guard veterans. For those of you who might not know, these guys are the Primarist veterans of the first company for most legions. They have a very, knightly aesthetic with their storm shields and mastercrafted power swords, and just a lot of really fun bits that you can use to customize, your guys. Plenty of head options and all that good stuff over there. I'm just going to move that sprues over here. This is the other sprue for the rest of the Blade Guard veterans. Again, just multiple bits. A very, very cool kit. Again, I already have multiple of these guys, so I will most likely be selling them. But when we get onto the part of the review where I actually show off the model, I will show you some of the pre-built ones, just so you guys have an idea, and also maybe just for some size comparisons. Because I realize in my other reviews, I have not been doing that, so I apologize, and I will be trying to do that in the future. But yeah, this is the Blade Guard veteran kit. Very, very cool, very, very simple. But yeah, now, and before we get onto the Lion, here is the instruction kit for him. As you can see here, this is just for the Lion himself, I believe. Yes, this is just for the Lion. Here's all of his parts, and then here's the part where it tells you about the very few customization that you can do for him. As you can see on the box set here, I guess you can give you a better look here. There's 3 different head options. There's his 4 options actually. You can have him helmetless, hooded, helmet and hooded, or you can have his winged helmet. I personally will most likely be building him with the winged helmet because I just think that is the coolest one. But yeah, here's just the instructions and how he goes together. Very, very detailed, very, very beautiful looking kit. And man, I am so excited to get him put together and of course painted. And yeah, of course you see on there, he also has 2 little watchers in the dark to guide him into whatever beast that he's going to be slaying. Yes, very, very cool. And then here's also just some example of his rules, which are horribly outdated. But yep, so that's that. We have ourselves a Dark Angel transfer sheet. Very, very good, very, very nice. I'll be able to use this, for my other Dark Angel collection, because I don't have very many Dark Angel transfers, surprisingly enough. Oh yeah, and here's also the Blade Guard Veteran instruction manual kit, telling you just all the customizations for all the weapons, all the different poses. You can see there's a Volkite pistol that you can give to your sergeant, and then again, just multiple different head customizations, and also just some other fun bits that you can throw on your guys. But yeah, that's very, very cool. And then of course you have your bases. Here's for the line, of course, and then your 40 millimeters for your Blade Guard. But yes, here is the Lion's kit. Here is his, here's him on his sprue. Now, when we're going to be looking at his kit, here's the base that he's going to be, walking across some ruined terrain, very detailed rubble. Some other finely detailed pieces of him. Here, I think that's one of the Watchers. There's this Dark Angel statue falling down. There's his massive blade fealty, which is really cool. There's his Iron Halo, which is an option. Some more Watchers. Oh, yep, and here's his different head options. Very, very cool, very, very detailed miniatures. Of course, see if we can get this to focus. There's his helmet, helmetless, hooded in helmets, and hooded with helmet. People like to say that he looks like the one dude from Game of Thrones, one of the Lannister, the old dad or whatever his name was. I think he also does kind of look like that. I think that just kind of gives him a fun old man line aesthetic. Right here, there's the Emperor's shield. Now, in the previous edition, the Lion, honestly, for 9th edition, was not that good. I mean, he was fine, but just like, he was nothing really crazy. But now in 10th edition, he is an absolute unit. I mean, he's very, very dangerous at killing pretty much anything, from the toughest monsters all the way down to the lowliest of enemies, and his shield makes him incredibly durable, like just very, very strong, which I'm glad to see that this god tier relic is actually doing him some justice. And then of course, here's his armor. Very, very cool. Some more details, some more bits coming on over here. Here's his shoulder pad, some more details. There's his big old power pack. There's sort of like these little angel wings for that power pack. There's the scabbard that you can give to your, your Watcher. Overall, just very, very, very cool kit. And I am so, so pleased that I was able to get him. Oh yeah, and then here's also the art cards. I'm gonna pause the video real quick and open And of course we have the 2 art cards. Now these cards are actually a lot bigger than I expected, and also just very, very cool, very, very nice quality. Come on, see here, there's a back piece. So here's the Lion, also the very same cover art for his Arcs of Omen book. Very, very cool. You can definitely see his aging face. Definitely a lot older than he was back during the Great Crusade, but nonetheless, still the apex predator that he was always meant to be. And probably my favorite piece of artwork, which honestly, this is a lot cooler now in person. It is his duel with his brother, the Demon Primarch Angron of the World Eaters, the 12th Primarch. The scene in this book, or in the book, when these two actually dueled for the first time, man, was that ever exciting. I would definitely recommend just looking up this fight scene, or just looking up someone who describes the fight scene, because I cannot do it justice. But yeah, there he is in his fully geared up. There's his sword, shield, his winged helmet, and there's Angron. Angron, he looks big in this picture. His model is also super duper big, and I would also highly recommend checking him out. These 2 art pieces, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them. I might hang them up on my wall. Honestly, I might even frame this one, because it's just so, so cool. But yeah, I think that'll just about do it. I'd like to thank you, but yeah, without further ado, let's get these guys built up and see what the Lion in the flesh looks like. But before we get into what that Lion actually looks like, I just wanted to show off what one of the Blade Guard veterans look like. And here's one right now. 3 of them come in this box, as explained previously. Pretty standard Primera size looking model. They come with their power sword and storm shield and their Iron Halo. But yeah, this is Blade Guard veteran, pretty cool models. I do have a regular intercessor here just for size comparison. You know, you can see they are basically the same size, just Blade Guard Veteran has slightly bigger bases. But yeah, anyway, let's just get on to the lion himself. And now here he is, and he is a lot bigger in person. Now I don't have him glued to his base, mainly because I just wanted to show you what he looks like off of his base. But yeah, here he is. A lot of really, really fun, good detail. He wasn't that tricky to put together, honestly. There was a couple parts with his cape that did give me a little bit of trouble, but you know, just a little bit of patience, a little bit of finagling, he was able to go together very, very easily. But yeah, just a lot of really, really good detail. I just love all like the knightly aesthetic. And then on his side there, he's got his combi plasma pistol. I think it is called the Arma Luminous. But yeah, overall, just very, very beautiful character. You can see on there his power pack. He's got like those little angel wings. You can see there's the Emperor's shield. He's kind of has like this little lion cloak going on in the back there. Just overall, very, very, very nice looking miniature. His helmets with his three other helmet options, I did just lightly glue down his helmet so that way if I ever wanted to replace it for whatever reason, I could. Yeah, I didn't fully cement it in there, so I can technically change it whenever I want, which I would recommend you do just so that way you have more head options. But yeah, just I want to give you another just size comparison between the lion and just another intercessor. As you can see, the lion is just a lot bigger. You know, again, this is just the lion off of his base, and you know, he is a full head and shoulders taller than a standard intercessor, which is really, really cool to see. So if you do manage to pick up the lion, you do actually get a decent bang. Yeah, like I said, the lion also does include his three other head options, which I have off to the side. You know, I might glue them onto him later, or I might even slap them onto another mini. He does also have this iron halo, which does go with the other head options. So if you choose to have one of his not winged helmet, you can put on the iron halo, so you can give him, I guess, a halo. Then also on his base, here's his base unglued. Just nice little bit of rubble. You can see that's where his feet go. That's where that big Dark Angel skeleton is. And as well as you can see the little imprints for also on the side of the base, comes with two little watchers in the dark. These guys are really, really small. This one of them is carrying his scepter, and here's his other one carrying his scabbard. Yeah, again, these guys are really, really small. Just compare them to a normal intercessor. And just get a little better ground level. These guys are itty bitty. So, you know, compared to the lion, they are very, very small. And then last little size comparison, I thought it'd be fun if I included an old firstborn Marine all the way back from Dark Vengeance. Back when the lion was merely a myth and nobody knew if he was ever even coming back or if any of the other Primarchs are coming back. So it is really cool to see these two models standing right next to each other, seeing how far these models have come so far. And finally, here we have the lion glued onto his base along with his watchers, and man, is he an exciting centerpiece. I mean, he's got a big old base. I'm just gonna lightly put him down there. And yeah, he is definitely going to be a commanding force. I can just see him right now with the rest of my Dark Angels armies just marching all the way to victory, conquering chaos, demons, aliens, traitors, the mutant, heretics, witches, all sorts of the like. And you can see he's just way bigger than I thought he was. So I am very, very, very pleased with how he turned out, the way he's built, and just everything about him. But yeah, I think that will just about do it for this video. I just want to thank you all again for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this really, really exciting video. I'm so glad that the lion is finally out and I finally have my hands on him. If you're at all interested in picking up this model, I would highly, highly recommend it. Even if you don't play Dark Angels, he's just a very fantastic model, or if you just enjoy the Primarchs. But yeah, again, thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.